You can have a talent that you are born with or that you learn, but does that make you truly creative? Well, there is one planet that shows us that innate talent may not be enough to enable us to be creative until we combine it with this other ingredient. What planet am I talking about? And what ingredient is it? Stick around and find out. Hi, I'm Hope Weinstein. I'm the author of the book, The Creative Toolbox, a practical guide to discovering and using your creativity. And I love helping people as they navigate their creative journeys. In astrology, the planet Mercury rules day-to-day communication and expression. Communication requires that our minds process information to express what we want to communicate. Mercury shows your creative process, how you think, write, and conceptualize. Without this process occurring, you can use your talent, but it will be used the same way repeatedly, with no variation. If you don't express yourself any differently, you are not using your creativity. Creativity requires your talent combined with the mental processes to express yourself in new, expansive ways. While Mercury shows your creative process, particularly if its placement is in certain signs or aspects to other planets in your astrological birth chart, it is not the only indicator of your creative abilities. So don't be at all concerned if your natal Mercury is not in the placements I will discuss in this video. If you don't know where Mercury is in your birth chart, there is a free tool that you can access to find it. You can create a free birth chart or natal chart by going to cafeastrology.com. I will link this site in the description below. On the site menu on the right side of the page, click on Free Reports and Calculations. Under the heading Cafe Astrology's Featured Free Reports, click on Free Astrology Reports. Click Create a New Chart and put your information in. You will quickly see your natal or birth chart. In your free natal chart, Cafe Astrology does a nice job of clearly identifying which planets are in each of your signs, as well as the aspects planets made in relation to other planets at the time of your birth. If you need a moment to get your birth chart, pause the video here, head over to cafeastrology.com, and come back to the video when you have your chart. Now we will look at Mercury in some of the signs and in aspects to a few of the planets, so you can see if Mercury is providing you with information on your creative process. If you were born with Mercury in one of the air signs, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, you are likely to have strength in thinking, writing, and/or conceptualizing. If you were born with Mercury in Gemini, you are probably quick-witted. It might look like your thoughts are all over the place, but this is because your interests are so eclectic. You are interested in so many different things that it's hard to focus deeply on just one. You are a quick learner, but you get bored easily, so learning in a stimulating environment is optimal. You process information very quickly and pick up more details from your environment than most people. You are an excellent communicator and highly adaptable, which are great assets to a creative team. Mercury in Gemini can show creativity in writing or innovative thinking. And because you are interested in so many topics, you will likely never run out of things to write and think about. Famous creatives born with Mercury in Gemini include singer-songwriter Lauryn Hill, comedian Joan Rivers, actress Meryl Streep, and actress Angelina Jolie. If you were born with Mercury in Libra, you are likely a great verbal and/or written communicator, and you use words creatively to connect with others. You can be wonderful poets. Because Librans are so artistic, people with Mercury in Libra make words an art form. Your beautiful communication style a work of art in itself, helps others feel understood and brings people together through your conversations. This is because you use conversation to reflect the thoughts of others, as though giving a mirror to see themselves. You achieve the right balance in your conversations with a good mix of speaking and listening. Famous creatives born with Mercury in Libra include songwriter Leonard Cohen, writer F. Scott Fitzgerald, British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher, and late-night TV host Jimmy Fallon. If you were born with Mercury in Aquarius, you are very creative in your thinking. You have highly original ideas that are often way ahead of its time. You connect the dots between ideas that no one else sees. As strongly as you defend your ideas, your mind is very flexible and able to see the perspectives on all sides of an issue. Mercury in Aquarius is often seen in the natal charts of social commentators and talk show hosts. Creative areas in which people with Mercury in Aquarius may find themselves include metaphysics and the arts. Famous creatives born with Mercury in Aquarius include talk show host Oprah Winfrey, actress and talk show host Drew Barrymore, talk show host Bill Maher, and actor Kelsey Grammer. If your natal chart shows Mercury having an aspect either square, conjunction, sextile, trine, or opposition to the planet Neptune, this can indicate information about your creative process. If your Mercury is conjunct Neptune, you are highly creative and you have an affinity for art, music, painting, sketching, acting, film, photography, hypnosis, counseling, meditation, dream analysis, psychic phenomena, or spiritual development. You may be talented in writing fiction and fantasy. You are quite a daydreamer, which may form the basis for your excellent creative visualization and expression. While creative expression is no problem for you, communicative expression can be. Perhaps you are enmeshed in your daydreams. However, one form of communication that may not be problematic as you are talented at it is storytelling. Because of your strong imagination, you may see more than one side of a situation as true. Famous creatives born with Mercury conjunct Neptune include actor Timothy Chalamet, actor Jake Gyllenhaal, philosopher Rudolf Steiner, and photographer Annie Leibovitz. If you were born with Mercury square or opposite Neptune, you are an extremely creative thinker. When you were a child, you may have lived in your own world. You see many different perspectives on issues. You are a big picture thinker. However, anything involving details is not your thing. You are a very creative presenter, including effective imagery. That is, if you see your presentation to completion. You tend to give up too easily. Long-range planning is not your thing. As you are fueled more by moments of inspiration, you may have an unusual communication style, which is hard for others to follow. And you may be frustrated by words because they don't seem to be enough to convey your big ideas. It is important to work on disciplining and focusing your mind, or your dreams may not go beyond the dream stage. Famous creatives born with Mercury square Neptune include singer-songwriter Bob Dylan, President Donald Trump, singer Jim Morrison, and writer Jack London. Famous creatives born with Mercury opposite Neptune include U2 singer Bono, actress Marlene Dietrich, actor Richard Chamberlain, and fashion designer Christian Dior. If you were born with Mercury sextile or trine Neptune, you are creative and rely on your imagination to make decisions. You can sense how others feel and can readily adapt your communication to meet their needs. You may use your creative gifts in the areas of photography, the arts, poetry, fiction, spirituality, advertising, or promotion. Your personality may be described as subtle, sensitive, and quirky in a charming way. Famous creatives born with Mercury sextile Neptune include singer Whitney Houston, writer Ernest Hemingway, actor and comedian Steve Carell, and businesswoman Martha Stewart. Famous creatives born with Mercury trine Neptune include actor Morgan Freeman, actress Mia Farrow, singer Mariah Carey, and writer Victor Hugo. If your natal chart shows Mercury having an aspect, either a square, conjunction, sextile, trine, or opposition to the planet Uranus, this can also indicate information about your creative process. If you were born with Mercury conjunct Uranus, you are a very creative thinker. You understand things quickly, but people don't always understand you. This doesn't bother you, though. You are not much of a rule follower, and you go your own way. You are also bored with routine frequently. You have a technical mind. Famous creators born with Mercury conjunct Neptune include German astronomer Johann Kepler, actor Keanu Reeves, writer E.E. Cummings, and NBA star LeBron James. If you were born with Mercury square or opposite Uranus, you have a creative mind and are very intuitive, but you are quickly bored with routine. There is a part of you that enjoys shocking or challenging people. Your productivity varies from day to day, often because you are waiting for your intuition to tell you when to move forward. And if you get no inspiration, you don't want to try to fake what isn't there. It's important to accept that there are things we will need to do, even when we don't feel inspired to do them. You may not complete projects due to your short attention span. Sometimes you are your own worst enemy because you spend a lot of time challenging authority, which could be used to get things done. At times, this argumentative behavior gets in the way of tapping into your true self and what you really feel beneath the constant conflicts. Famous creatives born with Mercury square Uranus include actress Sigourney Weaver, director Oliver Stone, actor and martial artist Steven Seagal, and director Alfred Hitchcock. Famous creatives born with Mercury opposite Uranus include shock jock Howard Stern, artist Henri Matisse, tennis champ Billie Jean King, and playwright Oscar Wilde. If you were born with Mercury sextile or trine Uranus, you are open to new ideas and you develop your own from time to time. Your creativity may manifest in some form involving technology or science. You have a strong intuition that usually sends you in the right direction. You treat others in a non-judgmental manner. Being truthful is very important to you. You are quick-minded with a good sense of humor. You think outside the box and are often surprised when others don't reach the same conclusions. You need a lot of space and freedom to think, and you detest people trying to convince you to think like them. Famous creatives born with Mercury sextile Uranus include singer Grimes, actress Zooey Deschanel, writer Charles Dickens, and comedian Dave Chappelle. Famous creatives born with Mercury trine Uranus include actress and writer Tracy Ullman, physicist Stephen Hawking, martial artist Jackie Chan, and Senator Bernie Sanders. Were you born with Mercury in any of these signs or aspects? How do you feel this influences your creativity? Well, that's it for now. Please like, comment, and share this video, and subscribe to my channel to know when the next video drops. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more creative tools. See you soon.